What are you waiting for, Tommy? Remember Patrick and the boat. Remember your child, the one she let die. She doesn't deserve to live.
No.
All the love you gave her, and all the pain she gave you back. You haven't forgotten that, have you, Tommy?
I can't.
No, and well, you shouldn't. She deserves to be punished. She's evil, Tommy. Don't wait. Do it now.
John, do you remember this?
Oh, yeah.
The thing I like best is every year getting to look through these things. This was Patrick's favorite tree ornament. Oh, when he was a teeny tiny little boy, he used to say to me, Ma, who lives in that house? Oh.
Well,
there we go.
I think the lights are on straight. What do you think?
Oh, well, wait a minute. Let me step back and give me my expert opinion.
All right.
All right. Plug it in now, John. Plug it in.
Okay.
All right. I'm watching.
Here they go. There you are.
Oh, that's
How's
lovely.
that? How they look?
Outdone yourself, John Ryan.
Thank you very much.
That's really lovely. Oh, John. The little red bird.
Ah, that was always Mary's favorite.
Yes. She always wanted to put it in her hair instead of on the tree.
Right. Until Siobhan said, Ma, go let her put it in her hair. Looks like there'd be something nesting up there.
Oh, dear. Can you imagine the two of us, John? Isn't it strange doing this by ourselves? No. Maybe I won't put it on the tree. I'll give it to Mary so they can put it on Jackson, her tree.
That'd be very generous of you, but I don't think he'd appreciate it.
Oh, yes, he would. He's grown to love family traditions.
Yeah.
Now, let's see.
He's become such a family man all of a sudden. He resents his wife going out and getting a decent job.
Oh, John, it's not all that simple. Please, let's just stay out of it. Now, where?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for that favorite ornament of Siobhan's, that little bluebird. Let's see.
What?
Oh, I want to put it away and put it aside so she could put it on the tree.
Sweet idea, darling.
Here it is. And, oh, here's the one that I'm so fond of. Look at that. You know who gave us that one?
No.
Oh, that was Faith. She made that when she was all of 8 years old.
Yeah.
My name used to be printed on it, but some of the sparkles are all off. The darling girl. When I think of her and Tom, it scares me. He might have killed her.
And he didn't kill her, sweetheart. She's safe and sound in the hospital.
Oh.
And we're going to find out what's the matter with Tom and make it all
Yes,
better.
well, I hope they can, but it's not going to change the fact that that girl's been through a terrible experience.
But she's a very strong girl. Just try and keep remembering that.
Yes, but who in the world is that? There.
Merry Christmas!
For heaven's sake, come on in, come on in. Oh,
I
my.
got here early.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah.
Put these, where am I going? Put these under the
Straight
tree.
ahead, dear.
We put all those under the tree. You won't be able to see the tree.
Fall down. There.
Roger's over at the hospital. I didn't figure
Bobby.
he could handle all this stuff by
How are
himself.
you?
Pretty good, Johnny. How are you?
Okay, now where do I begin? Let's see. Maeve, this one is for you.
Oh, right. Thank you, Dad.
Oh, which one? Johnny, this one is for you.
Oh, thanks.
That's very sweet. I'll put it.
This one is for Siobhan. Where is she anyway?
She's out doing her Christmas shopping.
So late?
Yes.
Well, I guess her job must be keeping her busy. I heard she loves it. Oh, wait a minute. You're not going to believe this. Look at this. A dish for Finn. Got one with his name on it.
Look at that. That's
Well, it
great.
certainly is large enough.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Now, I put this down over here, too.
all those are for the family and the rest are for little John.
What?
All of
Come
that?
on, Dee.
Delia, all of that? I mean, do you think that's wise to give that child so much?
Now, how in the world are we going to explain to the little boy why Santa got him all these things this year and wasn't as good to him years past, huh?
Well, you could always say Santa hit an upward trend.
Oh, dear, you're turning into a comic.
Wait. Santa Claus? He's not gonna know that they're from me?
Well, he will if that's what you want to.
Yeah, that is what I want.
You know, it's really too bad, Dee. You had to dip into your hard-earned commodities account to pay for all of these things.
Oh, no, Johnny, it's fine. I charged it. That way I won't have to pay for it in a little while. And the bills will come, and then by then my commodities will be going up. Oh, tea and aluminum going way up.
Yeah, naturally.
I think it's very generous that you got all this, but I mean, do you really think it was wise to buy the child so much?
I wanted to try to make a Christmas that I'd never forget. I wanted to give him things that I never had as a kid. Also, I wanted to make sure I gave him more presents than Ray Woodard.
Oh, come on, Dee.
Well, Johnny, come on. She already has Frank.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, you wouldn't?
Yeah.
Frank gets back from Washington. Where does he go? He goes over to her house to trim her tree. He's not over here.
Oh, Delia, for Pete's sake.
Bobby, that's what you told me,
We
isn't it?
already know that, Dee. He called us first thing when he got back.
Oh,
She might own Frank. She doesn't own my son. That little John's gonna come live with Roger and I as soon as the judge finds out we have a good place for him to live.
you know, I've been wondering about that, Delia. I mean, aren't you going to be awfully cramped in that little apartment, all the three?
Oh, no. Got it all solved. We're gonna knock a hole through the wall into Ed Coleridge's old office, right? Room for little John, then downstairs in the basement, we can have a playroom for him and a spiral staircase going down.
Ah.
Honey, Roger said no go on that.
No, well, I know he did, but I think I can talk him into it. Anyway, I've contacted a contractor on it, and I'm putting an ad for a full-time nanny.
A nanny?
Yeah.
You going to work?
Well, no, not exactly. Well, I have my investments, though. Well, little John needs someone he can depend on, you know?
He's got that already.
Yeah, but see, he needs someone to discipline him. Not someone who's gonna be mean, though, just someone who can watch his behavior.
Isn't that up to you, dear?
Yeah, but not in the beginning. See, first little John has to be my friend. I figured I could take him a lot of places. There's this book with things for kids to do in New York. So every day we could go someplace else. I could get him ice cream, and we could just walk. I just want him to love me again. That's all.
Sure, and let the nanny do the spanking, right?
That nanny will never spank my son. It's just that she'll teach him to mind me and to mind Roger. That's all.
Dee, do you really think it's that smart to start off so permissive?
You don't think so?
Whoa.
Maeve, what do you think?
Well, dear, he is used to a certain amount of control.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, I can be just like you then.
Well, he's fast asleep.
Oh, yes.
So you want to go and take a peek at him? Go ahead, Dee.
Yes.
I don't think so. I think I'll pass on that. I might wake him up.
Yeah, well, I guess maybe we ought to be going, okay?
Okay.
Dee.
All right.
Oh,
Very good.
oh, make sure he gets the gifts, and you can tell him who they're from, but he can't open them till Christmas. I hope he likes them.
Sure
Merry
he will.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Good night.
dear.
Merry Christmas, Johnny.
Good night. Good night. Good night, Bobby.
Good night.
Good night, Bobby.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
to you. Oh, John. How can a child raise a child? I don't care how much she's changed, how much she's improved with Dr. Pagano. That girl is still not grown up enough to take care of our little boy.
Seems to me Dr. Pagano's created a monster. She thinks she can do anything. She has all the answers. A nanny, for heaven's sake.
Can you believe that any adult would bring this much to a child? I mean, how could she think that these many presents are good for a little boy?
Well, it's very simple. You just give a kid ice cream 3 times a day, and of course, they're going to adore you.
Not. I mean, I want little John to have advantages. I mean, that's all well and good, but Delia, she has no restraint whatsoever. Little boy, he's got to have order in the home. I mean, there's got to be 3 regular meals a day and time for bed. And, I mean, some rules to go by.
He's not going to know where he stands with her from one minute to the next. I mean, you just heard her. One minute, she's going to let him do whatever he wants. The next, she's going to crack the whip. And then she's going to feel guilty and take it all back.
I don't understand. If we could count on Roger to show some discipline, but he hasn't got any more than she, except out in his work. I mean, makes my head spin. Get a headache, I swear. And the two of them only know excess.
Give me it.
Oh, that's good, John. Thank you.
How's that feel? Better?
Oh, better. Ah.
Thing with Roger is he spoils Dee rotten so she can turn around and spoil little John.
Yes.
You know, I'll tell you something.
What?
Judge knew what he was doing when he gave us the boy to take care of.
Oh, that's for sure.
If there's going to be any changes, Frank ought to have the boy, though, it seems to me. If he weren't so busy, at least he's got some sense.
Yeah. There's no chance of that, John. If Dee opens that custody case, all she has to prove is that there's a home with two parents.
Yeah, and that Frank's too busy being a senator. Besides, he's a bachelor.
Why did it have to fall apart with Jillian? I mean, that's the kind of home that little John should have had. Two loving parents, a little brother. I mean, I could have let him go happily. I'd still miss him, of course.
Maybe. Now.
What, John? Say it.
Well, I was thinking if Frank married Ray, at least he'd be in a better position to fight a custody battle.
Marry Ray Woodard?
All right, now look, darling. Whether we like it or not, Jill has married Seneca Bolak. And no amount of wishful thinking on our part is going to change that, blow that marriage apart, and get her together with Frank. Seems to me that Frank and Ray have a lot going for themselves. They get along.
Cannot be serious. Can you really picture Ray Woodard as the mother of our grandchild?
Well, she likes the boy. At least she seems to like him.
I don't believe what Delia believes about her, but at best, Ray is a capable woman who is ambitious, and she hasn't got a shred, not a shred of maternal instinct. Dear, she'd end up giving little John exactly what Delia does. Things. The only difference between the two of them is that Ray loves little John, and Delia loves herself. There's no other difference.
I suppose you're right.
The sad part about it all, the part that makes me really sick, is that child is not going to have any love or attention or concern. I mean, he's going to be caught between the two of them.
Now, Frank would never allow that to happen.
Well, what is he going to do about it? No way. I mean, it's a dreadful thought thinking he's going to go to Delia, but I don't see Ray Woodard as any alternative. I really can't, John.
All right, look at it this way. Seems to me that half the time Dee is making a lot of noise just to hear herself. When the chips are down, she may not be serious.
Not serious. Tearing down a wall to make room for the lad, and you think she can't be serious? Of course she's serious. She's determined that Frank isn't going to get him, and that she is. And there is not a thing in the world that any of us are going to be able to do to stop it.
Tommy, why did you wait? She should have been punished.
No, Faith.
Get away!
I'm not going to harm you.
Get away from me! Help me, somebody! Help me!
What is it? Oh, Mr. Desmond.
Tom. Come here. It's all right.
What happened?
It's okay.
He tried to kill me!
It's all right. It's over. We're here.
No, I never meant to harm her.
It's all right, Tom. It's okay. Where were you?
I was in the drug room. He wanted some medication. Someone stopped me.
I was asleep. And he was standing there. He was coming at me.
It's okay. It's over, Faith. Get him a wheelchair.
I didn't mean to harm her.
I know. All right, Tom. Do you remember anything? Do you remember coming here?
I don't know. I was asleep in the room. When I woke up, Faith was looking at me screaming. Faith.
Get away!
Look, everything's under control. Faith, listen to me. He's not going to hurt you anymore because we won't let him.
Yes.
How did I get here? I was asleep a few moments ago.
Tom, try to think. What is the last thing you remember?
Faith was in the boat. She went over the waterfall. I tried to stop her.
No!
I tried, I did.
He
God,
wanted to
please
kill
help
me!
Doctor, should I get her some sedatives?
Yeah, please. Seneca, it'd be better if we got him out of here.
You're right. Come on, we'll go back to your room. We'll talk about it there.
Yes. Oh, wait. Faith.
Get away, Seneca, get him out of here.
I'm
get
sorry,
him out of
Faith.
here.
Now, look, just try to relax, huh? Can you relax?
Why, God, why? I don't understand.
I know, honey.
I tried to help him. Why does he hate me so much?
Tom is sick, honey. He doesn't know what he's doing. I don't even think he knows how he got here.
I know. I know deep down inside he's not a criminal. But he's tried and tried again. Why wasn't someone watching him? Why don't you
Well,
listen
you see,
to me?
The nurse, she went to get the medication. She thought Tom was too weak to be in any danger, but now you're safe, aren't you?
No.
He's not gonna hurt you.
Pat, don't you see? As long as he's here, I'm not safe.
I'm not gonna let him near you. I promise you. We're gonna give him the treatment he needs. They're running tests right now.
Well, do what needs to be done now. I never want to see him again. I never want to see his face again. I want him out of my life for good.
In a few minutes, you're gonna be asleep. And when you wake up tomorrow morning, that'll be the day you're gonna go home.
Home?
You're gonna wake up Christmas morning, honey, in your own bed and in your own house. That's all right, isn't it? You didn't let Dee get to you.
Just a little. No, it's okay. But I don't want to go there alone. I really don't.
No, I'm gonna take you there, remember?
Thanks.
I'm gonna take you there and I'm gonna get you settled in. And if you're the slightest bit uncomfortable or frightened, I'm gonna stay. As long as you want.
Good.
Well, you got lucky. You didn't pull out any stitches, didn't do any damage. Let me do me a favor, will you? Don't do this anymore.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, that's what we're gonna try to find out. You have any pain?
I still have the medication he asked for earlier.
You want it now?
No, I don't feel anything.
Listen, take the medication back to the drug room, check it in, and when you get back here, don't leave this room under any circumstances. Now, do you understand that?
Yes.
Now, if you have a problem, you call the front desk, and you tell the day nurse the same thing.
Yes, doctor.
Faith's gone. I saw the look on her face. Terrified. I've lost her, and I don't know why. What did I do?
Okay, now what's the last thing you remember, just before Faith screamed? Now, try hard.
Faith went over the waterfall. Then someone was here, and then she screamed.
At the waterfall. Now, did you have the aura? Did you hear music?
Music, yes. And there she was.
Faith?
No. Teresa.
You mean the Irish girl, the one who died?
Yes.
All right, now, Tom, I want you to tell me everything you remember about Teresa. The way you felt, everything.
Teresa was a beautiful girl. She loved me. My family didn't want us together. They locked her up. Her brother came after me. Tried to kill me. I killed him. angry.
You were angry.
Then. Not now.
Tom, did Teresa disappoint you in any way? Did she deceive you?
Never.
How did she feel about her family's behavior? Would you say that she was an angry person?
Teresa, no, she was totally gentle. She was as far away from anger as you could get.
And yet every time you have one of these violent episodes, you're thinking about Teresa.
Yes, I feel like I've spoken to her, but I know that can't be because Teresa's dead.
See, I don't get it. I mean, something just doesn't...
Teresa loved me, and Faith loved me. And now they're both gone. You saw the look on her face. Why did she look like that?
Hey, you rest, huh? We'll talk some more tomorrow morning.
I've lost her because of all the terrible things I've done. And yet I don't remember doing them. I don't understand how or why they happened. What is it, Seneca? Am I insane?
What if you could change your past? Erica does, every week, because sometimes the only way to move forward is to go back. A new original primetime drama, Being Erica, Thursdays at 10 on SoapNet.